Well, there seems to be one key character missing from my Marvel Kotobukiya statue collection. And he's been missing for a long time. But that changed today because we got him. So let's check it out. What is going on, nerds and nerdettes? It's your boy Stevie B. A day late. I know. Actually, a week and a day late. I know I didn't put anything out last week because, well, damn it, just didn't have enough to put out there. So I wanted to do something this week. I wanted to just combine them together because last week I had one book and I was like, oh, I can't just do a video and show one book because it would just be the shortest video on time of all time. And I know part of you are going, yeah, well, that wouldn't be so bad. But I got a few books now, so we'll get into them. Plus something special, something that has eluded me for, oh Lord, almost 5-6 years maybe, and I finally got it. Finally pulled the trigger and got one. So as you saw in the little intro there, we'll get into it. But let's get into the haul video or the haul books today. Yeah, and I'm a little tired, so. And you know me, I stammer and stutter when I talk on here anyway. No camera presence. That's why I'm never going to be, anything other than a sticker people. I'm always going to be a sticker person. That's all right. I love it. I love it. And hey, speaking of sticker people, I'm not a shameless plug, kind of a shameless plug, but not really. I just did it for fun. I do have a TeePublic store. Reason why you hardly hear me mention it is most of the time I use TeePublic to create t-shirts for myself. And I'm not, not really trying to sell t-shirts on there. I'm not in the business of selling merch. But if you are interested, Chops TVB Comics on TeePublic. I do have logo merch on there just for the few people that do want it, the caricature merch. But I recently did a thing. Boom. That's right. Of course, you're just seeing the artwork, but you can get that on t-shirts, mugs, stickers, blah, blah, blah. So if you would like your own official Rise of the Sticker People t-shirt, there's your chance to go grab one. And while you're there, shop around. Who knows? Maybe you want a logo t-shirt. It's driving me nuts because I did the thing with the stickers and they're all over the floor now. All right, man, I'm stepping on them. But anyway, there's my TeePublic shameless plug. If you can't find it, let me know. I'll send you a link. But it's just Stevie B Comics on TeePublic. But lots of cool stuff on there. Some mostly comic book related, some not so much. I just uploaded a Lizzie Hale. If you're into Hailstorm, just really badass Lizzie Hale design for a t-shirt that I wanted before they copyright it and take it down. But there's some other cool shirts on there. Anyway, like I said, not a shameless plug. Honestly, I make $1 for every t-shirt I sell. So, and I'm not trying to get rich off of merch. I just offer it in case you're interested. I made one for me. I'll show it off. It'll be here probably by next week's video. I'll probably wear it, ditch the tank tops for a day, and wear my Sticker People t-shirt just to show it off. It's pretty cool. But anyway, to the haul. First up, Wolverine Volume 8, number 1. Cool cover, foil cover. It's that Patrick Gleason. It looks like an X-ray. I don't know if they're calling it a X-ray cover or what. I don't know what they're calling it, but really cool foil, gimmicky. So my prediction is if these take off and people really like these and they sell really good, you're going to see an X-ray cover of every freaking buddy. Venom, Spider-Man, Daredevil. Everybody's gonna get a Patrick Gleason X-ray cover like that because you know what happened with the webhead stuff, and you know Marvel says, "Ooh, people like it. Ooh, let's saturate the market with them." Anyway, next up, Daredevil number 13 with the really cool Dell'Otto cover. I really kind of like that. I ran out of time, so I quit drawing cover. So I like to call it. So it's supposed to be first appearance. If you know who this is, because I tried to look it up and I couldn't figure it out. It said first appearance of a new villain with a familiar face. So that was the buzz around it. I just got it because I like Daredevil and I liked the cover. Look at that bloody hand wraps. I mean, it's pretty badass. Dell'Otto can knock it out of the park, man. I like it. Now, next up, let's just get into these first. Spectacular Spider-Man number 7. First appearance of Naive. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, it is. Naive. Yeah, maybe a spec. Maybe not. A little slight. Minor spec. I bought one just to see what happens with the character. I don't know if anything happens with it. Marvel, I tend to take bigger chances on with new characters than I do DC. Because DC can create a new character and it'll be a cool character, and then they just really just bury it, punchline, and it never amounts to anything after that, and I'm just, so I'm more apt to take a chance on a Marvel a new Marvel character than I am a DC character, but that's just me. Next up, some more of that foily goodness. Exceptional X-Men number 1. And this is first appearance of Bronze. But it's an X-Men and it's a number 1. And for some reason I dig this cover. That's a cool foil. First appearance of Bronze. Again, Marvel spec. I'm all about it. I'll check it out. I'll try it. Next up, number 9. 3 more issues to finish this run off, and then I could stop buying them. 3 more, but I want and I swear to Christ, if they do all of them but the last one, or leave one out and don't do it, there's been a lot of times they'll make these they'll do a run. Other comic companies will make a run and they'll have a similar variant, like a foil variant or something like that. I can't remember who did it. I want to say, was it Sweet Paprika or no, it wasn't them. But anyway, they'll do all of them but one. Evil Ernie had variants from Stuart Sager, and all of them but one was a Stuart Sager cover. So I hope they don't do that with these. But Secret Wars foil facsimile number 9. I would be mad if they don't do all 12. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna do all 12, because what a cool collection to have. These and the DC is doing it with their Crisis on Infinite Earths. So I'm happy to have that. Speaking of foil facsimiles and DC, This is a book that's been on my hit list for quite a while, and I have not been able to pull the trigger on it. It's a character that has never been used in movies yet in the DCU, and it's long overdue, and I think it's got to come eventually. It's got to come soon. But this is Detective Comics number 400, first appearance of Man-Bat, that full facsimile. I want the original. It's on my hit list, but I just don't have it yet. But I'm telling you, this is an awesome character, and they can't keep rehashing the Joker over and over and over. And the Joker, Penguin, Riddler, I mean, they can't, Mr. Freeze, they can't just keep hashing them out over and over. Eventually, they've got to dip a little deeper into the Batman villains or rogues gallery, and Man-Bat is a good one, and I'm telling you, he's got to come. Speaking of little Detective Comic keys, this is Detective Comics number 469, first appearance of Dr. Phosphorus. Really cool cover. I think there's this little spec behind this one. Creature Commandos, the animated DC series, which DC's been killing it in animation. Killing it. So I'm looking forward to watching this. But I think Dr. Phosphorus is mentioned as a possibility. There's a lot of possibilities that are coming through there. And I just picked the ones that interest me. And that is a badass cover. He's a badass character, would look so good in animation. And a great looking copy of it. So I was stoked to get it. But that's it for the comic books, for the hauls, man. Gonna be another short week next week, man. There's a lot going on. Like I said, my schedule change. It looks like it may change back here shortly to where I'm getting Mondays off again. But also pay changes. They switched us from weekly to bi-weekly effective. I got my last check this week, and I won't get another one for 2 weeks. So when you live in kind of paycheck to paycheck a little bit, it hurts. Hurts a lot when you gotta wait 2 weeks between paychecks. So I'm trying to skimp, and then my poor girl Amy, I think she's going to have to pull the trigger on some hip surgery. We really seriously talked about it, and she's having a hard time getting around. She's in a lot of pain, and you'll never hear her complain or bitch about it ever. She's a tough old broad. That's one of the reasons why I love her. But it's getting to the point where it's now she's complaining. And if she complains, it's got to be hurting her. So we're talking about some hip surgery, and that's going to put her 3 months without pay. So, we got some savings so to get us by, but it's going to be a tough 3 months. There's a good chance the channel might have to shut down for 3 months, because I'm going to have to take care of her. There's not going to be any extra money. We're going to have to put all our money together to keep the bills paid, keep the lights on. So, and that could be coming up as early as October, November. So, sad. I'll pop on when I can, with a few, maybe not so much comic book calls, but maybe I'll do some live streams or something, and maybe I'll try to figure out this. I haven't tried it all yet. Try to figure out this YouTube's live stream with a friend and have some people on and just chit chat and BS with the community. Need to do that. I'm on vacation next week, so I might try to do that. Might tinker with that a little bit. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please let me know, and we'll see what we can do. Need somebody to experiment with. Somebody I can experiment with this whole live streaming thing through YouTube. You know, when you bring a guest on, so I could try it out and see what works, what doesn't before I actually go full on into it. It's probably so easy, it's not even funny. And I'm just one of those people that's nervous trying new shit. So anyway, we almost forgot. You guys are going, dude, shut up and get on with the... So, as y'all, I've done some videos on it before, showed off my statue collection. You know, it's no Jim Mint, but it's, but I like it. I like it a lot. So, I put together like my Justice League statues from Kotobukiya. I like the artifacts from Kotobukiya. They make some great stuff, and also they were affordable when I first started buying them. You could pick one up for like $25-35 in that area. And now the things just come out and they're $80 to start with. So they gotten expensive, but not before I put together my Justice League collection and my collection of some other DCs, and my Marvel collection. And a funny story is when I put my Marvel collection together, thought I had them all. And how I overlooked this one particular character because I thought I had him for the whole time. I thought I had him. And then I went up there to get it, to show it to somebody, and there wasn't one. And I was like, how the hell did I not realize I didn't have that? Well, when I thought I had bought him, he was like $40, $45. And by the time I realized I didn't have him, he was up there in around $250 to $300. Well, I was perusing through eBay and saw one up for auction, and the starting bid on it was like $20, and I was like, yeah, well, if you don't try, you'll never succeed. So I put in a max bid for $30, and I got it for $30. And he's pretty, he comes apart in pieces. So I don't want to lift him up and then he'd fall apart on camera as per usual when I do stuff. But I finally got him, my Venom. Now this thing, Kotobukiya does such a nice job. It's a magnetic base, but his pose has not got a magnet on it. I don't think his foot has a magnet on it. As sure as yeah, it does. He needs another disc. Maybe I need to put him up there against Carnage and use that back foot as a magnet. The magnets aren't very strong on these, but man, just look at the detail. Couldn't believe I didn't have Venom. Had all the other major characters and all my Avengers up there, but did not have a good Venom, and that's a good Venom. But like I said, they come in pieces, and this one arm here, as you can see, they slot in together, but this one arm here, it's not very snug, but I'm not mad. I ain't mad about it. It's not like I'm going to be carrying him around with me everywhere I go. But it fits together like it should. It's just not tight like it should be. But anyway, so happy to complete that little collection. I know I should have done a toy video separate, but it was such a short one. But anyway, that is going to do it for this haul this week. Again, like I said, I do have some Stevie B merch in my TeePublic. If you want it, no high pressure sales. But the Sticker People t-shirts are pretty cool, as you can see. I like them. I was proud of the design. Designed it myself. And I think Sticker People, yeah, Sticker People unite. That is, I think if you're one of the sticker people, you got to have one. You got to have one. There's my high pressure sales pitch. You got to have a sticker people t-shirt. If you call yourself a sticker people, then get the sticker people t-shirt. But that's going to do it. Before you go, if you wouldn't mind, do those YouTube things we'd love for you to do. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and we will see y'all in the next one. Peace.